Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. We have officially had the girls now for a week, and yeah, it's been over a week because it's now Saturday and we got the girls last Friday, so not yesterday but the Friday before, and things are going well. It's definitely different. It's different in having twins compared to raising one right away. Thomas has always been pretty chill, not a super high maintenance child, and with the twins, one is super chill, just kind of does her own thing, and the other one, like, if she can't see you, even if you're just 5 feet away, freaks out. And so that has been a transition, and honestly something that I don't do the best at. And I'm still working on keeping my cool and keeping patience and being that kind and gentle person that we're called to be. It's not always easy, and so it's good to remember that it's not always easy. It's good to remember that we will fail, but we're trying our best. And so with that, like, you know, our thinking was, okay, we'll, you know, start a schedule and get the girls to go down at the same time. And honestly, they do better if they don't go to sleep at the same time. So like if one is awake, then the other one will be napping. There are times that they're awake at the same time, but I've almost found that it's easier if one is napping and one's awake, so then you're not like trying to play with both of them or trying to entertain both of them, and then you get some one-on-one time. And so yeah, it's been interesting. One of them like really wants to be rocked in different ways before she's laid down. The other one, like, if she's tired, you can give her a bottle and she'll lay down and she's fine. And so just figuring out the differences, realizing that everything that the center that they came from, or the orphanage, as I guess we would call it in the US, like, what they sent us doesn't mean that the girls always use that or liked that. Like, they don't like pacifiers from what we've been able to tell, but the center sent us with pacifiers. Actually, one of the girls doesn't like to put it in her mouth, but likes to hold it when she sleeps. So yeah, it's just figuring out what works. Sorry, one of the girls is right by me, so I'm trying to let her know that I'm, yeah, still here and still present. So yeah, things are just, we're adjusting, things are different. I sent Dan and Thomas out today and said, hey, you know, we've got some different groceries and things we need to get, but one of the girls just absolutely hates to ride in the car, and just to go out and get groceries and things, that kind of thing stresses her out. And so I asked Dan, hey, would you just be willing to go and do this with Thomas? You know, I'll hang out with the girls, and then that way what we need to get done will get done, but then the girls can still stay in an environment that they want to stay in. Because we're trying to, yes, make sure that other people can see them and meet them, but also making sure that we're taking the time to bond with them. Yeah. And so, I don't know if you can hear the one twin, she's like singing. And, so yeah, things are going well. I feel like no matter how long we have them, it'll, you know, we'll always be learning, it'll always be a transition, always trying to figure things out. Right now we're running on less sleep because they are sleeping in the same room as us. Thomas has his own room, and we're hoping to be able to get some more funds in so that we can buy an air conditioner and either move Thomas into a different bedroom and then move the girls into his bedroom, or move the girls into a different bedroom and then get like baby monitors and things, because let's be honest, our bedroom's really crowded right now with our bed and their beds and stuff. But hey, we're making it work. Hopefully hopefully the girls feel loved, and we can be there for them, you know, just however long that might be, as long as the Lord would have us to be in their life, and that we could be a blessing to them. So yeah, I don't have, I guess, nearly as much to say as I did in the last video. But I do want to say this, like, thank you so much for your prayers and your encouragement and walking alongside this journey with us, because it's not easy. And to hear from people, yeah, we've had that experience, or yes, we understand that, or, you know, here, try this if that's not working. Like, that all helps, and it is just a great blessing, because there's just so many things I don't know, and I don't, you know, understand, and we're just trying to figure out, and we're new at this, you know. I feel like we're still even new parents with Thomas, because Thomas isn't even 4 yet, and things are changing, and we're trying to make sure that, you know, he gets the attention he needs, and that the girls get the attention they need, and we also get our own self-care. Like, Dan woke up this morning and he's like, hey, I don't feel that good today. And so just being aware of that, like, we have some awesome help during this school week because of me teaching part-time and Dan teaching full-time, and just different things going on and needing to get Thomas to school and things. But on the weekends, in a lot of ways, we're on our own, and we knew that, we're aware of that, but it's just good that, you know, as a couple, we can voice those things to each other, like, hey, I'm not doing so well today, or hey, I've got this going on or that, and just so that we can be aware. Because from what I've learned, from what I've heard, like, we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, so then we can turn around and take really good care of Thomas and the girls and that kind of thing. And so, oh, and with that, for privacy reasons and for things, just because with the girls it's not a sorry, she just hit the camera. With the girls, it's not a permanent situation right now. We are not going to say their names. It's just easier to call them the twins, and that's just the way it's gonna be. If you want to know more and that kind of thing, and you're like a friend on Facebook, just message me, and I would love to share more of the story. But yeah, I'm not, this channel isn't about like sharing things that are their story. Sorry, I'm all trying to figure out the camera. And so yeah, we're shaky. Sorry, so shaky. There we go. Maybe we're just still trying to figure out life, trying to figure out what things look like, figuring out the girls' needs. I don't know if I mentioned one of the girls is lactose intolerant, and that is definitely something we've never dealt with, and it's very new to us. And so, like, you know, that's not one thing that we had thought to budget for, buying 2 different formulas, and one is more expensive than the other, and just different things like that. But the Lord has provided. I will say this, there was the social worker texted me and said that there was a get-together that was happening this coming week, where the girls have siblings, and we would have the opportunity to see the girls, see 2 of the girls' other siblings. They have lots of siblings, and just see 2 of their other siblings and all that. But we found out that trip was a long one, and so yeah, and since one of the girls hates the car, we're not going. But you know, you live, you learn, you figure it out, you figure out what's best for them, you figure out what's best for you, and that's what we're doing. So we're only a week into this journey, and you know, there's been those moments of, oh Lord, what did I get myself into? You know, are we in over our heads? Just those kind of things. And he kind of just whispers in our ear, like, hey, I've got you. You know, hey, I'm gonna help take care of you. I'm gonna help you get through this. You're taking care of my children. And that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to remember. So thanks again for being on this journey. Thanks again for your prayers, and we will talk to you next time. God bless.